Another glove back on, so that's why you're seeing it all, everything messed up. It's a little chilly. It's like 27 degrees, so I want to have my gloves on while I'm making this video. So, all right, so let's jump right in. First I'll tell you, I ran a generator for like an hour, and I went from 66% to 85%, and right now I am at 79%. So I'm going to make this video, get this video uploaded, and then I'm probably going to run that generator a little bit longer just to top everything off so we don't have any issues tonight, and then we'll kind of go from there. But all right, so let's talk about tariffs, right? The tariffs have been implemented. Trump has done a 1-month delay for the big three automakers, so they have a month reprieve, I guess. And there is the tariffs have gone in effect against Canada and also against Mexico. And I had to laugh, okay, because somebody in the comments was like, the U.S. can't win a tariff war against Canada. They're sadly mistaken. I don't know where they got their information from, but our imports from Canada make up like 2%, I think, of our GDP, and our imports to them is like 14 or 15% of everything that they're getting. So tariffs are going to hurt them a whole lot more than it's going to hurt us. So, I had to laugh when I saw that. But now here's the other thing what we got to discuss about that, right? There's already all kinds of tariffs on anything coming from Canada to the United States. Like cheese is 248% of the tariffs. And if you look at the numbers, they're like exponentially all favor Canada. So, when Trump is saying that it's time for these other countries to start paying their fair share, I get it. I understand what he's saying because he's not wrong. It's time to be more fair. And so, putting a 25% tariff on stuff, it doesn't even begin to balance it out, but it's a start, And so, and of course, like with Mexico, I'm not 100% sure what the percentages is, what we import from Mexico and what we export, over there. But again, what the tariffs are doing, folks, and if you're really paying attention to everything, it's to stop big businesses in America taking their factories out of America, putting them into Mexico, where they can do super cheap labor, and their profit margin is vastly a lot huger. They're making way more money, and then they're not having to pay American workers to make these products. So what the tariffs do, it forces these companies to bring these factories back to the United States because they're going to be losing money that way. And in this way, it kind of forces them to do that. What's going on, buddy? What's going on? It's Caesar. Don't grab that. No. The strap. He's grabbing the strap. Yep, so... It's a good babies. It's a good babies. Yes. Yeah. I gotta see what the heck is going on there. Yeah. All right. And there's Zeus. But anyway, sorry. Puppies are very distracting. And there's Anubis. And Miss Hella. Hello, baby girl. You're still daddy's girl no matter what. All right. So we're talking about these tariffs, and like I said, it forces these companies to bring the manufacturing back to the United States. The tariffs on China, again, that whole trade thing with China is hugely one-sided. And the other thing is, like, you can't sell American cars like in Europe and in China and in Japan and that type of stuff because the tariffs are so high. But yet we have Toyotas here, right? We have German vehicles here, and all those type of things here. So, it just, it's about time we have a president that's got some stones that is saying, hey, you know what, this ain't cool anymore, and we're not going to tolerate it anymore. I like that. That's just me. Some of you may not like it. I'm just going to stand in here because I'm out of the weather. So, but, that's something to think about, So, what else was I going to tell you? Oh, I don't know if you guys saw. Okay, obviously, we had the president do his speech, and the Democrats sat there stone-faced with their little signs, acting like 12-year-olds. And don't get me wrong, guys. The Republicans do it too. They do it too. So it's both sides. I'm just pointing out this side. They stood for nothing. They didn't stand for the little kid that got, an honorary, Homeland Security thing. None of that. They didn't stand for nothing. They didn't stand for the fallen people that were killed by illegal immigrants. I mean, they've lost their minds. And then the whole spectacle, with the senator from Texas there, doing his little grandstanding, shaking his cane and all that type of stuff. And I don't know if you saw, but he was censured. They did that today. And 10 Democrats joined the Republicans in censuring him. The thing is, you want to do hold your little signs, and do all that type of stuff. That's one thing, but you shouldn't be, making the grand spectacle of look at me, look at what I'm doing, So crazy stuff, crazy stuff. And again, folks, I'm not just picking on the Democrats. The Republicans do it as well. We, the people, need to say to these politicians, I'm sick and tired of the partisan crap. Work together, do things for the American people, period. End of story. That's what they need to be doing. They need to be working on things that's going to help the American people. Instead of playing all these games, I'm so sick of it, guys. But why do you think, okay, now, anybody that watches this channel knows, I don't vote. I have never voted. I never will vote because of crap like this, okay? Because of the our side, their side nonsense. Now, if I was going to be into politics, would I be a Republican? Yes, I would be. Or probably more of an independent, because I like to think for myself. I don't want one side telling me that I got to go along party lines. You know what I mean? I have a tendency to think for myself, so I'd probably be an independent, but I'm, right-leaning, strongly right-leaning, but there are certain things that I'm left-leaning on, so, I guess, that's, I would be somebody, like I said, I've always thought for myself, and just like I said, the games with the politicians is outrageous. So anyway, I want to hear your feedback back on this. Will the tariffs hurt us as well here in the U.S.? Of course they will. But in the long run, it's going to hurt these other countries more. And I think that's why that's being used, and it's also being used as a bargaining tool. So I definitely want to hear your feedback. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Remember, guys, we truly are in this together. We're one race called the human race. As soon as we figure that one out, we're going to be in much, much better shape. So STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, work methodically at it, and you will accomplish anything that you set your mind to. Be safe. I will talk to you all later. Keep prepping, guys. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.